Hello everybody and welcome to this week's podcast. Today we're going to talk about running technique. Some of you may be coming through some injuries, especially at the end of the season now. And what some of those injuries are due to is just running technique. It could be just how you are actually running. And if you're a recreational runner, this is actually going to be a great podcast for you. So today what we're going to do is we're going to actually try to mimic the sprinting technique. Sprinters are actually the most efficient runners out there. And what a sprinter does, you can do in endurance running. So today what we want to kind of talk about is your lower limb, everything from hip down. Okay, this is just kind of step one of many steps of really cleaning up your run technique. So we have Blake here. And he's going to be my assistant here today, and we're going to kind of go through what I'd like to see in a nice, efficient run technique. So just from the side, what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of let Blake run normally on the spot. So can you actually just run on the spot for me? Okay, so keep on running on the spot, and what I actually want to pay attention to is Blake actually uses a lot of his quads first. And you can see this by his knee driving up. He'll drive his knee up from his quad. I can see that. And that's not where you get most of your power. You get actually most of your power from your glutes and your hamstring. So what we want to actually do is, you can stop now. Instead of bringing your knee up like this, right? That's how most people think that we should be running, is like this. What we actually want to do is bring your heel to your butt. Like that, okay? You want to bring your heel to your butt. So the first step to doing a nice run technique is just practicing heel to butt. So I want you to practice heel to butt for me. Good. Now, you see how he leans forward? What I actually want you to do is have perfect posture, which is straight up, okay? And we're going to do that again. Good, so I want you guys, keep on doing this. I want you guys to practice this a lot, which is heel to butt, heel to butt. Good. Okay, so just to reinforce this, have a partner or a friend and bring your heel up for me. And what you want to do is you want to remind yourself how it feels to use your hamstring. So what you want to do is bring it up to 90 degrees and let somebody resist against you. Yep, like that. Okay, do you feel that? Where do you feel that, Blake?
Right here.
Good. Again. Again. You probably want to hold on to something. Good. And then on the other side. Again. Good. Good. One more time. Good. Okay, so run on the spot again. Good. Now you see he has more hamstring recruitment here, because you can see that he's coming higher to his butt. Okay, so that's the first step. The second step is, I don't want to completely take out the rectus femoris or the quads out of the equation. What it should be is like 80-20. So 80% of your run should come from your butt and your hamstring, and then 20% comes from your hip flexors and your quad. So what I want you to do is, at the same time, I want you to use just a little bit of quad activation. Just bring your knee up just a little bit while bringing your heel to your butt. So really what I would like to see is this motion, like that. Okay? Do it again. Like that. Okay? Try it again. Good. Now, Blake, as I'm assuming you're a beginner to intermediate runner, yes?
Yeah.
How did that feel? You can face the camera. How did that feel? How did that feel as compared to the first time you were running? Different. Now, did you feel like you were using more of your hamstring?
Yeah, definitely more hamstring. Before I was just driving straight up like this.
Right.
So I wasn't getting anything in the posterior chain.
Yeah.
So now I feel a lot back here and just a little
in there. And that's what you actually want to feel, is you want to feel a lot back here. Back here is go, This is show. So what you want to do is you want to draw most of your power from your glute and your hamstring and not so much from your quad and your hip flexors. So that's going to end for today, but I want you guys to practice that, and we'll continue to go on to explain other exercises to clean up your run. If you are so inclined, you guys can come into the clinic and we can look at your run, or you can ask your coach about proper run technique. Have a great week.